Hi everyone, Caroline here. Hope you're all well. Now my lovely sister has asked me to do a tutorial on how to make a box for a 6x6 card. Now you're probably all aware that a normal 6x6 card isn't actually 6x6. You can see on there it's always about 1/4 of an inch smaller than the actual size. Same with 7x7, 8x8, 5x5. It's the actual envelope that is 6x6 or 7x7, and the card fits in that. Why the manufacturers do that, I have no idea. Why they can't just do a 6x6 card and do the envelope to fit it, I don't know. There must be a reason, but I don't know what it is. But for a 6x6 card, it will depend on how much you've decorated your card. If you've done it with flowers and you've built it up in layers, then you're going to need it at least 1 inch. I'm going to do this box 1 inch deep. So what you do when you're doing a box, it's the same with 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, or whatever you want to do your box. You do it an extra inch for each side. So for a 6 inch, you're looking at 1 inch either side. That's 8 inch. So it'll be 8 inch by 8 inch. So I'm going to cut that now. This is the base. 8 inch by 8 inch. I hope that makes sense. And then you're going to score 1 inch all around. And turn it. Inch. And 1 inch. Then you're going to get your scissors, and in each corner you get this square, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut up to that first cross, where it crosses there, up to that first cross. And same on the other side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slightly mitre those corners like that. Can you see that? Same on the other side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it around to face it again, so you're facing the same way as you've done your other cut. Again, you cut it up to the cross and mitre. Up to the cross and mitre. Like that. And then using your bone folder or something that you can press down to burnish those lines, make them nice and sharp. Like that. And press those corners right in again to give them a nice sharp bend. Like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have those facing us, and we're going to glue the inside. Now make sure that your corner is spot on there and it's nice and flush. Same with the other side. A nice flush corner, and press it down like that. Turn it around and do the other side. And you'll see now that what's classed as a 6x6 card has just sat in that absolutely perfect. But you know, don't take my word for it. Measure up your card that you've got, because manufacturing do have tolerances. So, you know, do double check, get your tape measure out or your ruler, measure the card you're using, and again add an inch on either side, all around. So that's the 6 inch will be plus 2 inches, 8 inch by 8 inch. I'm just going to show you the lid now. I'm actually going to use some embossed paper I got when I went to the Port Sunlight Stamping Together Festival in April, and I do like it. I want to show you what I want to do with this for the lid. Now you can do yourself a plain lid or you can make it fancy. It's entirely up to you. Now when you do the lid, you want exactly 1/8 of an inch bigger. So this will be 8 and 1/8, which is there. If you can see that, 8 and 1/8. So that will be 8 and 1/8. You don't want it too much bigger, otherwise it'll flop about. So 8 and 1/8. So whatever size you do in your box, for the lid, add 1/8 of an inch. And again, we're going to 1 inch all around. This machine I have does both cutting and the or you can use something like the scoreboard, a large scoreboard or a small scoreboard, whatever you've got that does the scoring on it. But this one that I've got from Stamps by Me does it both on the machine. Put that down there. Now, like you did before, you've got your cross here. You're going to cut that up to the cross and then mitre. You don't need to mitre a lot. It's just so that it sits nicely when you glue it and it doesn't stick up. Like that. Now obviously your lid is your display, isn't it? So, you know, you can do whatever you like with your lid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Mica Pallet magic powders from Creative Expressions. And can you see? They're not just, it's not powder. It's actually a solid palette, and I've never seen these anywhere else. I know there's 3 in the collection. I've just got this one, but there is 3 in the collection. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger daubers, and I'm going to start at this corner here, and I'm going to do a bit of a rainbow across it. So I'm going to start with the yellows. Bring this over here. Even where you're going to glue, you can go over it so that you've got it exactly as you want it. These have a lovely sheen to them, beautiful sheen. I did a card using this method as well, and I'll show you that after. Let's do pink. It's a lovely effect, isn't it? And then I'm going to do some blues. I don't know if you can see this, but see the shine on this. There is a sheen to it. It's really lovely. This is the different shades. So it goes in different shades. You get all the different shades. And you see how it comes down in shades. Look at that blue. It's like a cornflower blue. In fact, then I'm going to go with the greens. And like I said, this is just one of the palettes that you get. They're marvellous. And look at this, a bronze. Beautiful bronze. Look at that. So that's my lid coloured. I'm not taking too long over it because I don't want to spend too much time doing that. Again, you need to burnish the edges. So take it round. And if you can see, by doing it before we did that, you've got all the sides that match. But what you can do, if you wish, is just do a piece of card on the top that you've stamped, coloured, or done, or used an image if you like, you know. And you can also get the from Creative Expressions, the dies that will cut it out, but like a window. Put acetate behind. You can do it as a gift box. Yeah, you know, it's absolutely endless what you can do with it. So again, facing you, glue those sides. Nice and neat on the corner. My base was 300 GSM. This is embossed paper that I got. It's a little bit thinner. I would say it's about maybe 240 GSM. I don't know if it says on the packet what it is. I got it from Every Craft's a Bargain, and they do it online as well. There's a, I'll show you the packet. This is it, Crafting with Josie, and there is a website here, craftingwithjosie.co.uk. Oh, 250 GSM, and it's A4 embossed, and you don't get that very often. You know, any three for £5. That's any 3 designs, and you get 10 sheets in the pack for £2, or 3 for a £5. Now, obviously your card's in your box, and your lid will fit absolutely perfect now, just over the top, without being too floppy. It's a nice fit. Can you see? And then you can dress it up. I've made a few flowers to stick on, a couple of flowers with leaves. These flowers are from Creative Expressions. I'm not usually a great one for intricate dies, but yeah, these are really nice. Fingers and thumbs here. And there we have it. Get my black piece of black paper. And you can see your box. And you can add a nice gift tag here. And that would be nice. This was a card I did using the same rainbow effect and using an Imala stamp, floral swirl I think it's called, and stuck it on vellum, and all the back was done in a rainbow colour, so it makes for a nice matching card, doesn't it? Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I have a group called Creative Crafters. I'll leave a link in the description. Feel free to come and join us and show us what you make. If you need any help whatsoever, we're always glad to help on the group. Leave a message below the video if you need an answer to anything that I've done today. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and give us a thumbs up if you have. Please feel free to share and to subscribe if you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.